And what happens is, again, we end up falling. We end up compromising. What you compromise to keep, you will eventually lose. And I sure did. I lost it. But matter of fact, I hate saying I lost it, because when I look back at my life and I look back at all the things that I've done and all the things that I quote unquote lost, I had to change that word lost, and I had to say let it go. Because if I could take future me and go back and say, yo, if only you knew how much peace was waiting for you. If only you just got a glimpse of how much joy, how much orchestration, how much freedom you're about to walk in. All you have to do is let go.
It's chance after chance. It's pain after pain. But in it all, I can't forget I played a huge role in the fall. I wasn't who I needed to be. Thoughts in my head thinking it was never supposed to be. Last time I promised, this is it. I can't. I only can think of this. I only can think of how. I only can think of why. But now when I move, I can't. I move, I always have. But I can't. Even with chance after chance, the peace is still not here, still not complete. You mean to tell me that settling is my only option? Thoughts in my head, people in my ear, God on my heart, and this on my mind. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Feel my pain. Just for this moment, just this one time, then never again. I still remember everything. Please, forgive me. The instructions are becoming harder to follow. Tomorrow I'll be good. I won. Son, if you don't obey me, your situation will force you to. I wasn't who I needed to be. Thoughts in my head thinking it was never supposed to be.
Yeah.
Last time I promised, this is it. I can't. I only can think of this. I only can think of how. I only can think of why.
This piece is actually really, really special to me. I remember writing this. I was late. No, I was actually on time to work. I was on time to work, and I remember literally I was struggling because I was in a toxic relationship. And this piece is called Chances. Chance after chance. I felt like I was giving this person chance after chance, in a sense, to be better, in a sense. And it's crazy because at this time, God already made it clear to me that he wanted me to be out the relationship. And I remember I was in this space of I feel like if I let this person go, I'm going to be settling. And that's what, that's why I didn't want to let go. And it's crazy because, again, it goes back to a lie, believing a lie. The reason why I didn't want to let go of this relationship is because I didn't believe that God had something better for me. And it's it's just not true. It's not true. This idea that if God's asking for something, that's why I said in the video, I said, the instructions are becoming harder to follow, because it's this person, I'm thinking this is going to be it. This relationship is everything. And, it wasn't what God intended it to be, I'll say. And it was unequally yoked. It was one of those things where we weren't on the same page at the time for many reasons. And it's just to hone in on the idea that, we will struggle so much in things that we have no business in. When God says separation, it's just separate. And if he's asking you to separate, it's for a reason. And all the tension I was feeling when I wrote that those years ago, it was all because I didn't want to follow instructions. And all because I just believed a lie. I believed that was better, and it just wasn't. And it's crazy, all the pain that comes from being in a toxic relationship, you even, there's this, when you're disobedient to God, when God asks you to separate from somebody, you'll experience a disinterest in that person, because that person, you feel like they're keeping you from experiencing God's best when it's just you. God told you to separate, and you stay in it all because you believe that this person is for you, or you feel like, oh no, you're going to fix them, or you feel like you're going to be the one God uses for them. And the reality is it's not. And what's so crazy is if you love somebody, you will allow somebody to experience God's best, even if that means you're not going to be in the equation. That's really crazy. And it's like one of those things where it's like, I got so upset, and it's like, yo, Al, what are you upset about? Like, just let go. Just do what God told you to do. And in that moment, God telling me to separate myself, it was only hard because I believed a lie. And that's why I wrote that, man. I was like, yo, chance after chance. I'm giving you all these chances. I'm frustrated. I want you to change. I want you to do this. I want you to feel my pain. Do you understand what I'm going through? Like, I was really tripping. And then it's like, but God already told me what to do. So I'm settling, and I'm not experiencing God's best, all because I don't want to let go of something. And it's like, yeah, that was chances.